Welcome back, Desk Poppers, to another episode of She-Hulk. We got the second episode coming up. And if you guys like this kind of content, make sure you guys follow because we'll be reviewing She-Hulk every single week until the finale. And we're really excited to see what's going on. Make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure y'all let us know in the comments how you guys are enjoying this season of She-Hulk. The second episode starts off. We have Jennifer Walters. She just, technically not lose her case, but she did pretty damn good.
No, she didn't lose her case because
It was a mistrial.
it's a mistrial. They filed it as a mistrial.
Yeah, because of they said that Titania was a social superhero influencer, super influencer.
Superhero influencer.
Well, not. I don't think she's a hero.
No, but influencer.
Super influencer.
Yeah,
I guess. But she's an influencer. They definitely said she was an influencer.
Mm-hmm. I play a lot of Spider-Man too, and there's also like a social media influencer there that like goes against Spidey and all that. And I think that's a good trope to use, especially with nowadays, bring her as this like social media, like, hey, she wants to get the views and the likes. I feel like it's a good motive for her.
Yeah. We're going to see a lot more of her throughout this season.
I hope so. We'll probably see her making some TikToks and stuff.
I imagine.
I probably. I mean, we saw TikTok being brought up in Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for watching. Today we're going to beat up She-Hulk.
You think she's like a TikToker or she be doing vlogs like on YouTube or something?
I think
Wow.
she's a beauty guru.
I think so too. That's the vibe I get from her.
Dude, that's the vibe. She's doing makeup.
What's she doing crashing into courtroom then for the views?
Because she didn't just show up. Like somebody sent her.
I thought she was going after the guy.
Well, I mean, it could be a setup where it's like, hey, we're going to send you to disrupt the school. I think...
Do you think they were trying to like force She-Hulk into showing herself?
Yes, I think that's what it was. So I think it was just a whole setup.
Like she got set up so she could become like a lawyer and that... So they would fire her?
Yes.
Oh, so you think
the group that sent her...
KL and H.
But I think that group sent her.
Yeah, I think so too. So they can start their own
superhero division.
Yeah, division.
No, well, New Rockstar was saying... Shout out to New Rockstars, we love you. They were saying that the guy H, I believe he's the H from GLK and H, whatever his name is. They said that he looked sketchy. That like when he showed up and everything, he just looked like had this sketchy vibe. And now that you guys bring that up, I think he set it up.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
When they hire her, and spoiler warnings if you haven't watched it.
Yeah, like always spoilers.
Yeah, we're always going to be spoiling stuff. When they hire her and she shows up to the law firm on her first day, the first thing her boss tells her is, you have to be in She-Hulk form at all times while you're working.
I think that's dumb. I mean, maybe while she's like on trial, she can be She-Hulk form, but at work, I don't think she needs to be doing that and all that.
I think it's just like a status thing, because people are gonna see her around the office. And
they need to know who the superhero lawyer is.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, who do you know who's the superhero lawyer?
And then she's like 7 foot standing.
She's over there.
She's the one that's 7 foot tall.
Well, also that, but the first client they gave her is Abomination.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Right. So we all got the predictions run from last week then.
Yeah.
I said Wong, you guys said Daredevil. And we were totally wrong on that, which I'm willing to take.
They might bring in Wong because...
they are bringing in Wong.
No, I know, but I'm just saying...
Who knows? Okay, what were you saying?
No, I'm just saying, they're bringing in Wong, but I feel like they're going to sue him as well because...
He took out Abomination.
Yeah, he's the one that took out Abomination.
Well, what do you guys think happened? So, like, a lot of people are saying that this is taking... place right with Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, yeah, I saw that.
Do you guys think that, or
I think it's in that same, like very close.
That's probably like days after they break them out.
No, dude, I think it's months. I think this happens in real life too. That we don't hear about something until it's convenient for it to come out. So I'm thinking that somebody H. I think H. I'm going to call him H, the lawyer. I think somebody had this footage ready to go, right? And then as soon as Abomination got like the lawyered up and like a really good lawyer and all that, they leaked the footage.
Well, he didn't get lawyered up immediately because as soon as Jen heard that her first client was going to be Abomination, she brings up, I can't work with him because of a conflict of interest.
Yeah, conflict of interest.
Yeah,
because Abomination
tried to kill her cousin.
Yeah,
we'll talk a little bit about more in our Incredible Hulk episode, but right away she goes through this kind of little crisis where she doesn't know if she should work with him or not.
Yeah,
and she calls Bruce, who then is she goes to visit.
She goes to visit Abomination.
Which I didn't see like an inhibitor on him, kind of like the one we saw in Bruce in the first episode.
Yeah.
Because Bruce had that inhibitor on his wrist that allowed him.
He made that.
Exactly. So how does the Abomination do it?
Well,
he just does it on command.
Yeah. Well, kind of like the Incredible Hulk that we'll be talking about later. You can see that he controls it a little bit better.
Abomination. Well, you can see that he controls in the trailers. So I think he can just control it.
Yeah, I'm assuming he can.
Like Jen.
Yeah, like Jen. Yeah, I think he can control it. I thought it was really funny because he said he had 7 soulmates.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they showed
7 pen pals.
Pen pals.
7 pen pal
soulmates. You think they're all girls?
No. I mean,
could be. He just says pen pal.
I think he's a dog. I saw a theory, okay, that said that his 7 pen pals are the Thunderbolts.
Ooh, you think so?
We're gonna see him in the Thunderbolts.
I think they're actual girls. I think he's a dog like that. No, I have my money on him being a dog.
Think so. It would be cool if it was the Thunderbolts.
Well, he also does say that he wants to be free so that he can live with his 7 pen pals.
Yeah.
In where? Greece or what was it? Where were they? Somewhere in Europe?
I don't remember what he said, but he just says, I want to live in a mansion with my 7 soulmates.
Yeah. And I saw another theory talking about how he got like his fins. This one's just like far out there, but
like fan theories.
Yeah, it was just talking about because he has like gills and stuff now. Yeah. People were like, oh, how did he get those? A lot of people were saying that he's broken that before and he's gone with Namor. So he spent a lot of time underwater, and I'm just
I think it's just him going to puberty.
I think it's
a little stretch.
Yeah, I think that one's a little bit of a stretch because I'm just like.
I think the same way that Hulk looks a little different. I think like
he probably like evolves over time, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely.
And also,
definitely evolves.
I think they just want him to look more like the comic books.
Yeah, he's more comic accurate.
Yeah. Well, we also get a lot of more fourth wall breaks in this episode.
Yeah, I love them.
I personally do like the way like we get a more in-depth look into her mind with these fourth wall breaks.
Yeah, I think the best one was definitely when she's on the phone with Bruce and she's like having trouble deciding if she wants to take on Abomination as a client.
Which we got this prediction right.
Yeah,
we did.
So then she, she's like, oh, like I don't know if I can do this. Like, are you okay with it? He's like, yeah, that fight was a long time ago, Jen. Like, I'm literally a different person now.
Yeah, like he sent me a nice letter.
And then she looks at the camera and she goes, ha. Which, oh my God, it was great.
Oh my God.
Because I caught that immediately. It was just like, oh, like obviously he's like,
Yeah.
Wait, some people didn't though.
No, it went over my head. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. That went way over my head, and I didn't even notice like her haha and like they making a meta joke about it. So I thought it was really funny that they brought it up.
That's what the second meta joke that Marvel's ever used, because they did it with
Rhodey.
With Rhodey in Iron Man 2.
Like, it's me. It's who I am. Let's just get it going.
Yeah, let's move on.
Kind of what he says.
Our prediction about Bruce leaving was right too.
A little earlier than expected.
A little earlier than expected.
A lot earlier than I expected.
Yeah. No, I definitely didn't expect it until
maybe this is
credits. So
this is their way of showing how he turns into World War.
Well, that's kind of what I'm worried about now. Like I don't want this to turn into a Hulk show.
Well, I don't think it'll turn into a Hulk show, but
you just said if they're gonna show how he turned into World War Hulk.
Hopefully, we get why they sent the messenger. At least for that reason. Maybe we can see why he had to go
I think that still distracts from the fact, because now it's in our mind for the rest of the show. Now we know he's off world.
Yeah.
So like even if they don't show him for the rest of the episodes until the end,
we'll still be thinking about it.
It's still in the back burner, you know.
There's behind the scenes of the Hulk and Titania like taking a picture together in CGI, like he's in his like little garb and she's in her costume. So I'm expecting to see him again. I don't know how soon. Back on Earth, 100%. I think he might just go for like a little while, come back, and then leave for like an actual like World War Hulk.
Come back, talk about what he has to do, and then leave again.
Yeah, he'll come back to help Jennifer like in the final fight or something.
Yeah. So he'll come back as Smart Hulk.
Yes, 100%.
And then when he leaves, is he leaving as Smart Hulk?
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get any real progress of Hulk until like his own series.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
which is I think how it should be.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, I was also gonna bring up one of my favorite fourth wall breaks was when she was walking down the hallway and she was like pretty much just explaining how now everybody's gonna think I didn't deserve this. Like the only reason why I got it is because
I'm a Hulk.
Yeah, I'm a Hulk. Because I thought that was a good insight in how she's thinking and how like true. Like a lot of people could see it that way.
She gets her nickname in this episode.
The She-Hulk.
The She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah. They do a callback from episode 1 where you don't get to choose your name.
Yeah, even though she wants to try and change it, but She-Hulk is going to end up sticking.
Oh,
yeah, it's gonna stick.
It's already stuck.
I thought she was going to make a meta joke about how we called her that.
Yeah.
Like the people, the audience, us, not
like another wall break. Biggest surprise, though, for this episode was the potential Wolverine Easter egg.
Yeah.
You know, it was, what was it, like a little news clip or something? Or,
yeah, it was like kind of like a
note,
like a news article, like a newspaper type
news article.
Well, before that, not to blue ball you guys, but right underneath it, they brought up the Eternals. The Celestial.
Yeah,
why is there a giant head and like claws sticking out of the ocean?
The statue. Yeah, so I thought it was really fun. We talked about this either in the preview or in the last episode, how Marvel will do a lot of these jokes where we're talking about it in real world, and they just put the joke in there. Kevin Feige probably just got really tired and was like, you know what? We'll bring it up. There's your news article.
Yeah. I'm expecting a lot more Easter eggs throughout the seasons.
For She-Hulk especially, I feel like they're gonna make a lot of meta jokes.
So we have Wolverine then in the MCU potentially.
I hope so. I hope they bring him back.
Do you think he's coming back soon, or do you think this is just like we're just gonna? Or you know what I was also thinking? Maybe this isn't Wolverine.
Yeah, there was a lot of people talking about how it's just not Wolverine at all.
Who would it be?
I forget. There's another comic character that also has metal claws. He's like a very, very minor like Wolverine villain, but
okay.
I mean, obviously we're gonna jump to Wolverine immediately.
Yeah.
Like that's who we think of.
Yeah.
Imagine him being the second mutant introduced in the MCU.
That
would just be crazy.
Well, let's hope so, because they'll probably have him start the like X-Men or anything like stuff like that.
He doesn't start the X-Men.
No, dude, and that's what I don't want. I don't want Wolverine to be the main guy. I really was thinking about this today, and I want Cyclops. Like, I want him to be the leader of the X-Men. I want Cyclops to get his flowers. I want Cyclops.
Did you see Glenn Powell on Twitter? He like addressed the
rumors.
The rumors. So he knows people want him to be Cyclops. I think he's gonna do something. I hope we get him a Scott Summers.
He did the like usual, guys. I know you're not gonna believe me, but I don't even have their phone numbers, and I'm like, Glenn,
you don't. Your agent does.
Cap.
Oh, well, I was going to bring up one more thing about Abomination is that we're going to talk about it more in the upcoming video. But in this video, he really talks about how Thunderbolt Ross did him dirty. And I think that's really important to bring up just for this episode, because
which I think is why Jennifer took him on as a client, because once he was like, hey, I was working for your government, like, this wasn't anything personal. Like, your government was the one that put the super soldier serum in me.
Well, I think we have the blessing that we just watched the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, you know?
Yeah.
So I think we have the blessing to where, do you think he's a hero? Like, do you think if we twisted it to his point of view?
No, definitely
he's
not
also
a hero.
Twisting his own version of it, because,
he is.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about it later, but he sort of creates himself.
Yes. He forces Samuel Stearns
Mr. Blue.
Yeah, Mr. Blue. To he tells him, hey, just inject me with whatever you got, right?
Yeah.
They were gonna turn him into like a super soldier, like Captain America.
Which he did have a little bit of powers in that movie. Like
I think he had a little bit more strength, but he had more speed and like agility.
Yeah. Not as much as Captain America, obviously, but he was more.
He was up there.
He was elevated.
Yeah,
he was elevated.
I mean, he took a hit from the Hulk.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he was he was supposed to be like really mean, killing dogs in Incredible Hulk. But I do see how, you know, the government let him down. Thunderbolt Ross let him down. I don't think he's a hero the way he's putting it, but he was definitely sent to kill. Like, his mission was to kill the Hulk, or to subdue him, or to do whatever he needed to do for the Hulk. So I do think he's in the right somehow to be like, hey man, like, I'm a product of my environment. Yeah, I'm a product of like Thunderbolt Ross, and I'm a product of what he's done to me.
Which is crazy what Thunderbolt Ross has gotten away with. Like,
it is. It's crazy, and it's
well, that and the fact that they made him into Secretary of State or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get up to that position with all the shit you've done?
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy,
oh my
man.
God. It's crazy.
Well, hopefully we'll get more news about Abomination in the third episode. I'm really excited for it. Thank you very much for watching this review of episode 2 for She-Hulk.
Make sure you like, follow, subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you follow, because we're going to be reviewing episode 3 next week. My boy is going to be out of town, so he might not be here for that. But me and Daniel,
we might have a special guest.
We might.
We might.
It's not official, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, just let us know what your favorite moments from episode 2 were, and let us know if you have any predictions for episode 3.
Yes.
Also, let us know what you think of her breaking the fourth wall and it being like Deadpool.
Yeah, we've talked to some of our friends who don't like that.
Yeah.
Personally, I love it, but let us know what you guys think down below in the comments.
Thank you very much for watching.
Doses.